In recent weeks, the Pentagon has deployed numerous U.S. military resources to the Middle East, coinciding with President Donald Trump's suggestion that he is keeping the option of military strikes against Iran on the table. At first, Trump issued warnings of potential military intervention should Iran proceed with the mass execution of prisoners or the killing of peaceful protesters. However, he later asserted that Iran had ceased the execution of 800 protesters who were in custody. Following this, Trump emphasized the necessity for Iran to negotiate a deal regarding its nuclear program. The military buildup is increasing steadily, and it isn't just American combat aircraft. USS Abraham Lincoln, guided missile destroyers, and littoral combat ships are in Iran's backyard. Soon after, Trump ordered the USS Gerald R Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier, to the Middle East. The U.S. is banking on F-35 and F-18 fighter jets. The F-15, in particular, are making a big buzz. The F-15 squadron that played a major role in shooting down Iranian drones launched against Israel is raring to go again, and this time, presumably, for Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei. Here's all you need to know. In mid-April 2024, U.S. forces helped shoot down drones and missiles that Iran and Houthi-backed rebels launched against Israel. And this time, the F-15 is aiming to lock onto Khamenei. The U.S. Air Force has redeployed a significant number of F-15 Strike Eagles from Lakenheath in the United Kingdom into the Middle East, with many observed landing at Muwafaq Salti Air Base in Jordan and other Central Command facilities. The F-15 has carved out a remarkable legacy in the annals of warfare and military engagements. Years of dedicated service and continuous enhancements, the F-15 fighter aircraft boasts an impeccable zero-loss combat record. F-15 can fly at Mach 2.5 speeds, maneuver and dogfight with a high thrust-to-weight ratio, and perform attack missions with ranges over 1,600 kilometers. F-15's capacity to transport a larger arsenal of weapons provides it with a distinct advantage that more streamlined designs such as the F-35 lack. Many years ago, Iran stood as a key ally of the United States in the Middle East, particularly during the reign of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. The Shah invested in American military armaments and permitted CIA operatives to establish clandestine listening stations aimed at surveilling the Soviet Union next door. In 1953, the CIA orchestrated a coup that solidified the Shah's grip on power. However, in January 1979, the Shah, who was gravely ill with cancer, departed Iran amidst a surge of widespread protests challenging his authority. Subsequently, the Islamic Revolution, spearheaded by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, established a theocratic regime in Iran. Later in that same year, a group of university students stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, demanding the extradition of the Shah, an action that ignited a hostage crisis and resulted in the breakdown of diplomatic ties between Iran and the United States. In the 1980s, amid the turmoil of the Iran-Iraq War, the United States provided support to Saddam Hussein. As the conflict unfolded, the U.S. executed a brief yet impactful military operation that severely weakened Iran's maritime capabilities, a phase of the war often referred to as the Tanker War. Subsequently, the U.S. military mistakenly shot down an Iranian civilian airliner, claiming it was confused for a military aircraft. Since then, Iran and the United States have oscillated between hostility and reluctant diplomatic engagement, with their relationship reaching its zenith during the 2015 nuclear agreement. This landmark deal required Iran to significantly curtail its nuclear ambitions in return for the alleviation of economic sanctions. However, in 2018, Trump made the decision to withdraw the US from the agreement unilaterally, which ignited rising tensions in the Middle East, a situation that escalated further following Hamas's attack on Israel on October 7, 2023.